As all of you know, you can't turn on the television, open a newspaper, or a web browser for that matter without hearing something about millennials.
Millennial Week kicked off at a DC gallery full of energy on June 2nd.
The most philanthropic, dynamic, buoyant, driven, tech-savvy, attractive, humble generation there has ever been, and this week celebrates just that. So I want to bring up...
While all of the events throughout the week will be celebrating and cultivating conversation about our generation, this first night recognized some of the most positively disruptive and driven young professionals in the nation's capital.
My generation were like the revolutionaries. We were here to throw over everything, just kind of break it down. And I think your generation can be the solutionaries. You guys can have the answers.
Local millennial leaders were nominated for their work and organizations that have cultivated influential change. Jonas Singer and Cullen Gilchrist, co-founders of food incubator Union Kitchen, took home the Entrepreneurship Award. Darla Bunting, co-chair and founder of the First Book DC chapter, received the Social Good Award for her work to deliver thousands of books to school kids in DC.
DC is just such an incubator for talent and cultivating people who really want to make a difference, and that's what makes me feel alive. I think that everyone should work in a field and a profession, should do what they love. And in DC, I'm surrounded by so many people, I'm inspired by so many people who are doing what makes them come alive.
Ariana Austin, founder of the annual all-night arts and culture festival, Art All Night, was honored in the arts and culture category. Stephen Olakara, president and founder of the Millennial Action Project, was named Millennial of the Year for his relentless work fighting partisan gridlock.
And I look back to the founders of this country, another generation that was told they couldn't do something, that saw a system that needed to be fixed. And when we learn about these founders in our history classes, we often think that they're 80 years old, 70 years old. They have these powdered wigs. I think about James Madison, who constructed the Constitution of this country. Not when he was 50 or 40 or even 30, when he was 29 years old.
We had a lot of fun at the opening reception, and GVH Live is looking forward to covering the rest of the week's events, including a Millennial Town Hall at the Washington Post on Tuesday. To find out more and to get involved in the Millennial Week conversation, check out #MWDC2014 on Twitter. Until next time, I'm Sarah Mooney for Washington Weekly in the News.